The technology inside this mini HOTO glue gun takes it to another level, head and shoulders above the rest. It is able to break the rules that normal glue guns must follow so that you can actually get fewer drips and strings, as well as the best cordless experience of any glue gun I've ever seen. Coming up. HOTO calls this their EasyFlow glue gun because it can continue to dispensing glue indefinitely without you having to pull down on the trigger again. That's because this is not a manual trigger, instead it's just a big button. And when you push on that button, there's a motor inside of the glue gun that pushes the glue stick out through the nozzle and it does your gluing. This motor only has one speed, so if you want to make thinner lines, you kind of have to just move faster with the glue gun or pulse it as you're going along and just sort of give it little blobs of glue as you're moving. The pulsing method can get a little bit annoying because of the retraction that the glue gun has. Retraction is where the glue gun pulls the glue back inside just a little bit every time you release the trigger. That little bit of suck back helps reduce strings and drips. Of course, it's not perfect and you're still gonna get some little blobs and some little drips and little strings, and I often find myself wiping off the tip of the glue gun when I'm going in to do something detailed. To turn this glue gun on, all you have to do is hold the power button on top for 2 seconds, and if you want to turn it off, you do the same thing. It has a little indicator light right above that button, which will be flashing while it's heating up. It takes about 30 seconds to get up to temperature and then remains solid if your glue gun is hot enough. If we're just meeting, my name is Eli Tennant and this is MakerBrain, where I love to help you access and implement your creativity through hands-on cardboard projects, as well as tool and tip videos like this one. I have several glue guns, but find myself reaching for this one the most because it's so quick and easy to use. Hot gluing no longer has to be a big ordeal and I don't have to wait long for it to heat up. Less drips also means I don't have to worry as much about what surface I'm using it on. But let me know in the comments below, what glue gun are you using right now? This glue gun's design is obviously a strong selling point. It's made of mostly hard plastic. For this gray and white section are the same, as well as the trigger, but then the front is silicone, as well as this yellow portion in the back, and then the tip is a silver metal. The glue gun also comes with this clear plastic cover for the tip, in case you want to put it away while it's still hot. Overall, it feels really well made and is very balanced. It's actually pretty bottom heavy because the battery is probably down here inside of the handle. That's a good thing because this glue gun doesn't even come with a stand like the older model did, but it just sits on the table and balances on its end. When you get it out of the box, it's going to come with 40 mini glue sticks to go with it, including some cool sparkle colors, which are nice to have for those artsy moments. You can buy more glue sticks from HOTO, but I've also been using these all-temperature mini Gorilla glue sticks, which have been working great as well. Links to the EasyFlow glue gun, as well as a couple kinds of extra glue sticks and some bonus resources that I'll mention in a minute, are all in the description down below, right below that subscribe button. I just wanted to jump in here because I have an extra little bonus for you all that I set up with HOTO. If you use the promo code MakerBrain when you go to buy this tool, you get an extra 5% off of your order, which is kind of nice. But now let's jump back into the video. For those of you who are concerned about the power of your glue gun, this one runs at 3.7 volts. Now, I could not find a wattage rating for it like you find on some other glue guns, but it definitely runs a little bit colder than like a standard wired glue gun. This is a bit of a pro and a con because with a lower temperature output, you don't have to worry as much about burning your fingers, and it's going to cure faster, so your hot gluing is done even faster than normal. However, your bonds won't be quite as strong and you don't get as much working time with your hot glue. Another cool benefit of running colder is that you can touch the glue sooner, especially if you lick your finger. You can almost manipulate the glue once you lay it down, which leads to some cool creative opportunities. If you want to learn more tips and tricks like that, click or tap on the card right there. Also keep in mind that this is just a mini hot glue gun and not really meant for like heavy duty uses. If you're trying to do construction work, there are better options for you. Hey, I just wanted to jump in here and mention that the two major drawbacks with this glue gun are, first of all, that it doesn't have dual temperature like some other glue guns I have, which I'll link up in the description below. And also, because of the motor inside and its single speed, you can't get quite as fine control if you're trying to like glue along the edge of something. You can get used to it and start to work with it in a little bit more smooth way, but it's not as intuitive to get those thin lines as if you had a manual trigger. The glue gun charges at 5 volts 1 amp, which is 5 watts, and that's pretty slow charging. My computer charges at 60 watts, a lot of phones charge at 30 watts. But you do have the benefit that unlike some battery powered tools, it can be used while you're charging it as long as it's not like totally dead at the start. It comes with a 3000 milliamp hour battery, and for reference, the iPhone 15 has a 3,349 milliamp hour battery. Now, this glue gun does not last as long as the iPhone 15 because heating takes a lot more energy than operating a screen. I would love to give you an accurate number for how long this glue gun can run, but it is very dependent on the way you're using it and whether you're like dispensing a lot of hot glue, or if you have big breaks in between the times you use it, it will shut down. So after 5 minutes of inactivity, the glue gun will turn back off to save battery and for safety purposes, which can be a little bit annoying sometimes. But because it heats up in 30 seconds, it doesn't bother me that much. Overall, I was satisfied with its battery life, and if you just charge it between projects or at the end of the day, you'll be fine. However, keep in mind that this glue gun charges with a USB-C cable, just like pretty much all Android phones, but it does not come with the cable in the box. So if you're a hardcore Lightning iPhone user, then that's something you want to be paying attention to. This glue gun comes in around $50, which is fairly similar to the price of other high-end glue guns or like really large ones. But if that's out of your price range, click or tap on the video right here where I do a review of a $15 glue gun from Gorilla Glue. This is still one of my favorite glue guns. However, if you are new to hot glue, then this is the video you need to watch next. I pray that you spend your money wisely and get the tools that are right for you. And as always, my name's Eli, and God bless you.